Your friend did, right? Or whatever. Oh, so you're like, I'll keep this. Yeah, but this is manipulation. Look at, so the moment we find bottom, this whole piece gets reclaimed. I guarantee it. It's just a matter of, where's bottom. So we just gotta wait for Mason. It's gonna be an easy play where it just gets pulled like a magnet. Now I don't know if it's gonna be now or tomorrow, but we're definitely watching this guy. Okay, got a double kicker here. So that's a first signal. We're in that wick I was telling you about this morning. This is probably where they're going to want to pull. Just like this time here, they pulled. We want to watch this wick zone. So we're in it at the moment. On the daily, we're on another daily right now, 628, which is actually yesterday's low. Okay, so it's nothing crazy. But we are on demand. Okay, so right now, remember I was telling you about earlier, is if the daily starts to lose this bottom right here, then we'll need new demand. And if we repulled demand here already, we will start to seek the block 524. So just keep that in mind, guys. And then once we have bottom, we got to think of magnet. Like right now, all I'm doing is looking for that bottom today. And then once it bottoms, I want to get into it for a swing because this is very manipulated, which usually gets balanced. Right, so let's just say they come down to way to the bottom down here, the demand we've never tested yet at 577 base here, then I'll definitely look for all the way back up like a magnet. If they do it now, then that's fine. We adjust to what they give us, right? So far we got double kicker, we have divergence, wrist breaker, and then swing high breaker, or swing high, sorry. And I haven't been paying attention, but have you guys been watching? Has it flickered yet? Like a really quick flick down here? No, right?
In LA and city full of
Okay,
amazing
so they
sushi
haven't
restaurants,
shifted.
the best in the whole world. I think people will come in and appreciate it, want to come back all the time. I'm so excited. I think we'll fit in. Anita like us.
That's good. Yeah, he's pulling demand. So I get what you're saying now. It's like he's the basing.
Well, at my age, I've seen a lot of things come and go. I served in the military. I've
Okay.
been in law enforcement.
And then we have the higher low right here, aka RBR or retest.
Aches in my feet that have
We got a lot of the
caused
content that's bullish, I guess.
things I love. I have a friend that told me about Roadrunner Sports. I was met by a fit expert who walked me
Yeah,
through
plus the
fitness.
daily and hour
They
we
measured
have
my
here.
feet, did a
Plus
3D
the
scan,
orange
watched
and
how
green
I
in the
moved,
box.
videotaped it, and showed the results.
Okay, so I'm gonna make a decision here, right? Here comes the wrist breaker. This is for me when they start to break the structure, and I don't want to get into early because of the trend. So I'm gonna leave it with the 5, right? So this box right here at 709 matches with the 5. So this is my main guy.
is staying active. And you got to stay active in a pain-free way.
So I'm gonna switch it so I don't confuse people.
Roadrunner sports for my feet.
All right, so all I'm doing is matching the main breaker with the 5-minute so I don't fight Trent. It's more than likely not gonna break this 5 and then go and then fail. That doesn't usually happen. But it does fail from the 1 to the 5. Right, so the 1 minute goes to the 5 fails, and then it continues Trent. I don't want to miss out on either, so I'm trying to protect it the best I can. But that was a good, I think, what, 70-point trade. And then we saw the 100-point trade, then the double kicker, or the kicker here, which is the signal. And then we got divergence, right? We got a lot of things showing bullish control. Okay, right at the breaker. Taking this alpha bias. If you're already in on your risk, you know your risk is here, you guys. I get that we get excited. Just understand the risk. Oops. Okay. And the only reason we're defying this is because this could get reclaimed and then they do some stupid shit. Right? Later on, we're like, what the hell? They're already 50% of the way. Anything over will be more than 50, which means usually reclaim. And we're at the breaker plus the hour 723. So either it breaks and I get triggered to take the risk, or I can wait for a better. Oh, why is that white? Sorry, everything got messed up yesterday. All my charts. Like this will be more ideal if we can get it, but I doubt it. You can already see the power. It's straight rallied inside candle to clear out the sellers and then pushed right through. So now we're at the last supply here, which matches with the 5. Okay. Just so we don't lose traction. This was the trade from earlier. It's now about break even, so we know the turnover right here is the breaker, right? Just so everybody understands the structure. All right, we should have took sales maybe higher, but it's fine. They didn't give us the best entry with one candle being 50 points. No biggie. All right, so this is how I'm holding. Sorry. Come back in. This is how we're holding right now. Retesting supply perfectly. Back to demand if we see them hold, and we got that retest in. Ooh, 10-minute has double kicker too, looking pretty good. 15-minute retesting supply, needs to clear it out, then they try the kicker. We're starting to look really bullish, I don't know. Okay, let's get back. And remember, any basing here will get me out of this trade. Then we can prepare for the higher low. This is like a bigger higher low retest here. Since earlier we didn't see that. We had the basing here, and then we rally base rallied inside the basing candle. So it's still kind of all one. Rallied out, hit supply, and then now here comes the retest they can possibly pull. Oh, call them up, tell them to keep going down. Okay, we got a doji here. This would be higher low repooling. Right, we got to think about order blocks. And this is how I can kind of like adjust. Like, okay, if they hold here with any kind of bullish candles, then we can think that they got the base to break the high and continue the range. We're still waiting. Look at this, still trying to base here. Doji spinning top. We don't have any bullish candle yet. Just neutral. This would be a hammer if they print it. Give me a couple of.
Never settle for ordinary.
They're still trying to base and pull, yes.
From laminate and vinyl to tile and wood, Floor & Decor has more options for pros, homeowners, and anyone looking for the right look at the right price. With an entire store full of ideas in stock, your next beautiful space is at Floor & Decor.
Okay, here we go. This will be the new swing low. So this is our first swing low in the chart. Kind of confirmation. Still risky, but that's like a trend confirmation swing low. At least we know that they pulled demand here, is the idea. Okay, we'll know right now if it fails. So here's that supply we never tested earlier. Risky. It's over the 5. It's over a lot of the context, 3, all that fun stuff. 10-minute is barely about to get over its own supply range and then rebalance this wick zone. This is what we were looking for earlier. So now if we look at the hour, look how she's already reclaimed. Right in the wick that we were looking for. We're already more than 50% of this candle. I'm just waiting, you guys. They have to either clear or pull it, right? This is where they can fail this current range trade. Risk breaker, you're pretty high up. You should have some room. Swing with 5 minute is a break and retest, right? So you gotta wait for that test. Just leave it here for now. Okay. He's in, so I'm just gonna go full in, you guys. No, just listen. Okay, here comes that retest. This is the supply that was never tested earlier. This is why this part could have a little more to it. And then sells, I won't touch until we're back underneath the full range where we bounced from. So I'm still in the long idea. This is the break and retest to my mind. Let's grab this, put it green now. Okay, let's see. Stops ready. All that fun stuff.
You gotta love Biscoff.
Okay, retesting supply right now from under. Okay, back where we were. So let's see if we can hold this and get through it. Okay, so we're almost at the daily target here.
Welcome to Ryan's Running Reviews in partnership
I'm gonna
with
kind of clean this
Roadrunner
up a little
Sports.
bit.
And today we're taking a look at the New Balance Rebel V5. We're also going to compare it to the V4 to see what changed. Let's run with it. Before we get started, I do want to say these shoes were provided to me by Roadrunner Sports. However, no one had a chance to preview this video, and the style synopsis is my own. I'd also like to say please leave a like on the video and consider subscribing. Here we go. The Fuel Cell Rebel is one of New Balance's more popular running shoe models. It's a lightweight, super soft and squishy, up-tempo, neutral daily trainer. The V4 was incredibly popular. A lot of people love this thing, including me, just because of its unique feel.
Okay, so
But this
our
is
is
a
back at
big
supply.
change
You
from the
guys have totally
V4 to
missed
the
this.
V5, and we'll step through each of those changes together. I wouldn't necessarily consider this a complete redesign. There's a lot of similarities between the two.
Okay, if we look at
Same kind of
this, we're
design
back at
language and just
supply
a
through the
smoother feel.
manipulation. So if
Again,
this is
I'll
not
talk
here,
about
we're
what New
back
Balance has
at
changed.
the
I think some
new supply
positive changes
range
took
high.
place and some I might disagree with, but again, that's what this video is for. So essentially, if you want something that's rather light, soft, squishy, and kind of push it for those
Let's
faster runs,
prepare.
that is where the Rebel comes
Current
in.
move
Both the
is
shoes
40.
cost
It's nothing crazy.
$140, which I do think is a good value for this particular setup. The big change, however, with regard to the stats, is the stack height. Previously, it was 30 in the heel, 24 in the forefoot for a 6mm drop, and New Balance beefed it up by 5 whole millimeters. That is a big step up. It's now 35 in the heel, 29 in the forefoot for that same 6mm drop, which I do think changes how this shoe feels underfoot. The weight is another big change. Previously, it was 7.5 ounces, and that's been bumped up to 8 ounces.
Not
So it's
bad.
a pretty big weight gain. You do notice it a little bit, but the V4 is going to be significantly lighter and smaller compared to the newer update. If we move on to the uppers, both shoes did fit true to size for me. However, I'm going to put a big asterisk or have a big caveat for this. Because the V4 fits so wide, this had a ton of room to it, and New Balance actually brought the width
I'm starting to see a little bit more pressure coming out. Just waiting. Okay. Go with the supply. Starting to flatten out now. Let's watch that. That's a little more on the bear side, right?
You gotta love Biscoff.
Actors, we can make you believe we know what we're doing, when in fact, we do not. Whoops, I have no idea what these buttons do.
I've never driven a stick in my life, but my hardest roll yet!
Small business owner, because I have no idea what I'm doing. But GoDaddy Aero does, using AI to build a logo, website, and social content.
For Walton Goggins goggle glasses.
Because if your goggles ain't Goggins, they don't belong on your noggins. With GoDaddy Aero, it's like you know what you're doing.
Price is still trying to eat it up, still flat. So we're still kind of in that bear state. Just gotta wait. Just gotta wait. Makes sense because if we're inside the red box, it's gonna distribute or accumulate to get through it, which usually isn't pretty. My favorite. It's my favorite, bro. Total.
You're not burnt out from doing too much. You're burnt out from trying to manage it all. Burnout doesn't start with work. It starts with decisions. Constantly asking yourself,
Turn on Netflix.
what's most important? Do I have time for this? I used to fall behind before I'd even opened my laptop. Now, Motion handles it. The
There
AI
you
task
go.
planner takes my entire to-do list, deadlines, priorities, even last-minute curveballs, and builds a realistic, flexible schedule for me. It's like hiring an executive assistant that never takes breaks, never asks questions, and always knows what to do next. It schedules deep work when I'm focused, makes changes when life gets a bit messy, and keeps my day ruthlessly optimized. After a week with Motion, I didn't just get more done, but I stopped feeling like I had to hold everything together. That mental load, gone.
So,
That decision
later.
fatigue, deleted. Click the button below to start your 7-day free trial. And trust me, 1 week of Motion will completely transform how you work. And I would not be where I am today without it.
Your perfect wedding begins at Vistaprint, with gorgeous invites starting at under $1 and designs that match your theme, which we can also print on napkins, signs, and more for your big day.
Yeah.
Take 50% off wedding stationery at Vistaprint.com with code WEDDING50.
The rules have changed. There's a fine line between right
We're waiting.
and somewhere.
We're waiting for the 100 point candle down.
They'll send us in to find them.
I was just kidding.
126 Axel. Target is
See?
in the main house. You have execute authority.
Bravo 6. Going dark.
Grab some water really quick. Be right back.
first. There's a fine line between right and wrong. And somewhere in the shadows, we send us into finding.
126 Absolute. Target is in the main house. You have executed authority.
Bravo 6. Going dark.
I love being active, playing basketball, going on hikes with my wife, and taking my 2 dogs out. As I get older, I'm experiencing more and more pain in my feet. I went to Roadrunner Sports, and I got teamed up with a fit expert. They walked me over to the perfect fit zone. They use these cool tools where they take a 3D image of your feet. They put me on the treadmill, they videotape me, and then they showed me why my ankles felt so weak. Thanks to Roadrunner Sports, I'm back, doing the things I love, pain-free.
Shop your new mattress your way at Ashley. Browse our wide selection online from the comfort of your home, or come in and see what feels good at one of our conveniently located stores. Shop Ashley in-store or online today.
Alrighty. We'll see ya.
Great.
But we'll see ya later.
GoDaddy Arrow has AI marketing tools to help small businesses
Later,
easily reach
later.
thousands of customers. It writes sweet social ads and email marketing. It even analyzes the results to boost business. I better start up in my game with some sweet new moves. Guess who's back in the disco? Moving so cool, so slick like Crisco. Bet you ain't did it like this though. Brand new chain, new clothes, and a wrist roll.
Go get it, bro. Go get it. You're afraid. Hot. All good. That's all good. We got now 65 points. I'm gonna use the 3-minute now.
The Design Studio by Mathis Home is where your home decorating dreams come to life, with heirloom quality pieces for every room in your house. Right now, get the lowest prices of the year on top designer brands. For the latest in luxury and style, visit us now for exclusive discounts. Now through Labor Day, only at the Design Studio by Mathis Home.
What do you write?
The romantic poems.
Well, what if we wrote Zainab a poem right now and use Grammarly's AI writing tool to help us out?
My name is Rushen. My girlfriend is living in France and I am here living in Istanbul. I feel insecure about my writing because probably my English not enough for that. Okay. Her eyes like lace my story of life. Her touch feeling warm of the sun. My love for Zainab will be forever.
How would you want to try to improve this?
Like I want to change the style to Edgar Allan Poe.
Right? The below poem, Edgar Allan Poe style.
Imagine the amount of work you have to go through in order to just her touch a flame that make me whole.
This is pissing me off. I just really think people need to see this.
Wow. Or maybe you can
imagine how much
to
work
help you write more
you
letters
have
to
to go
Zainab.
through.
Yeah, thank you. That's perfect.
You just gotta see the work. You know, I want the engineers and all the people in America and everybody around the world to be able to look at this. Look at how this is welded. Look at the thickness of this and the perfection. Look at the amount of energy that they put into making sure this right have to understand.
Retest. Bro, you still in? Yeah. I'm just kidding. I see a trade. It's a little harder. Come in. Man, if this opens over and doesn't retest like crazy, we can get a nice. You get me. No. Better enjoy the gym. I said, but enjoy the gym. Picture or never happened.
Well, at my age, I've seen a lot of things come and go. I served in the military. I've been
That's
in
what I'm
law
saying.
enforcement
You
for
gotta toss a
career of
picture and
20
never
years.
happened.
Recently, I've had pains and aches in my feet that have caused me to dread
You
doing
get it?
things I love. I have a friend that told me about Roadrunner Sports. I was met by a fit expert who walked me through the perfect
True that.
fit zone. They measured my feet, did a 3D scan, watched how I walked,
So you gotta
videotaped it, and showed the results.
post
Turns
it,
out,
and then you
I've
gotta
been
put a
wearing the wrong size
newspaper
shoes for years. Now, with the right insoles and the
showing
right
the
shoes,
showing
my
the
feet
date
are
and
great.
time.
I no
The
longer
date.
have the pain in my feet that I had. You know, at my age, oftentimes people ask me how old I am.
I know, right?
I'm an old guy, but I gotta tell you, the key is staying active. And you gotta stay active in a pain-free way.
Everything.
With me, it's Roadrunner Sports for my feet.
¿Qué pasa? That's the full target there. Not too bad. Right. Oh, Bitcoin's about to go too. Just reclaim the whole candle. RBR like the hour we have here. Balance that wick up there. Probably not, but have a great day. All right. That's full range there. Puts us around 80 points. Okay. Nice move so far. That's 80 points. Let's see where we can trail it. Our swing lows still way down here. Perfect. I had a feeling that this thing was going to reclaim. What effect? Okay, where we at? Where we at? We're at the external supply from this morning. So perfect. I'm gonna get this just out of the range. So next we'll be looking for break and the new highs, but we need to clear out this red box, so it's gonna take some time. Here's two demands right below us, plus the previous high.
Please see important safety information and indication at 403.
Epilepsy is a neurological disorder in the brain. I'm Natalie. I've been living with epilepsy for 40 years. If you deal with epilepsy and seizures, it is hard. It's like you're out of here. It's like you're out. Your body, it shakes, it moves, it's this. It has a force.